Hi, I'm Mike Manasari. This is Big Screen Michigan. We are on the set. That would be a loud sound over there. That would be a transpo truck that's starting up to take this equipment over to the set, which is on the other street. This would be the set of Red Dawn, which is MGM's big, huge action film that they're shooting right here in Mount Clemens. Not only is Red Dawn filming in Mount Clemens, but on the other side of town in Detroit, they're shooting Little Murder, starring Josh Lucas and Terrence Howard. Now, all of this movie activity is due to the 2008 Michigan Film Incentive, and the bottom line is it is putting hundreds of Michiganders back to work.
Well, I was laid off from another job before I came here. I was laid off from one of the grocery chains.
We were laid off from Kroger. I was a driver at Kroger.
I lost my job, man.
I worked for Advantage Logistics of Michigan for 22 years. We serviced the Kroger stores in Michigan. Last March, I lost my job. This thing came along, and since last March, it's a year ago last March, I've been working. I would have lost my home because there's a lot of guys from Advantage Logistics that are here on all these different movie sets. A lot of people that we all would have probably lost their homes, because there is people that did lose their homes that weren't fortunate enough to get work from this. So yes, it helps us tremendously.
We have taken you to some of the sets of Hollywood films shooting here, like Red Dawn, Little Murder, Highland Park. We want to tell you about a Hollywood secret right here in Farmington Hills. I am standing at the A stage of Grace and Wild Studios with Harvey Grace. And this is the largest soundstage in the Midwest. It's basically incredible.
When people from Hollywood come out here and they look at it, it's a surprise. As I'm sure when you walked in, it
mind-blowing.
Wow. We've done 34 films. And the last film we did was with De Niro called Stone.
Awesome.
Much of it was shot in Jackson, but it was all edited here. And the experience was an excellent experience for him. It was an excellent experience for us. I've been working quietly to try to help keep the incentive in place. Governor Granholm has done a wonderful job instituting it, putting it in. It will be her legacy. It's surprising, first of all, how many people are moving back to Michigan who have started their lives here, grew up, left, went to Hollywood or New York or someplace else, and then are not coming back because of the incentive in place. They want to be next to their families. They want their kids to grow up in this state because it's such a great environment for families.
Yeah, the plan was to move. You know, we moved to Chicago for a little while, and it was there because, I was working quite a bit, and then we moved out to LA for a little while, had kids, and our families are from here, so we wanted to come back and, let the grandkids know their grandparents and that kind of stuff. And shortly after we did that, they passed I was nervous thinking, I'm rarely going to be home. I'm going to have to leave,
Right.
And now it was like a couple months after we made the move, the incentive came through, and it's been golden.
It's a fun time to be in Michigan if you're in the movie industry.
This is exactly where I want to be. It's where I want to raise my family, and I'm getting to do what I love to do and go home at night, like I said to my family.
When's the last time we've heard so much volume and quantity of people that want to come to Michigan? They're actively articulating their desire to come here. We did $125 million in production spent in the state of Michigan last year, right out of the box. That's all goods and services, all labor, in Michigan labor, and we've only paid out $32 million. Okay, it's not 100, it's not 48. It was 48 on paper.
Get this clear, yes.
We've only written checks for $32 million, 16, 18 months after the money's been already in the state.
All right, so you've heard from Bob, whose truck is behind me. You've heard from Frank, from Andre, from Johanna, from all of these people from Michigan who are being employed by MGM Studios at this moment for the next 2-3 months. They're making some really good money. They're able to pay their mortgages, make sure their kids can stay here and go to school, putting clothes on their backs, and they're doing this because of this incredible incentive that the governor signed into law in early 2008. And they're coming. Hollywood is coming, and they're spending money, and just like Frank said, Michigan is something new to them. They get here, they love it, they love the people. They go up north, it can look like the ocean. They've got the woods, they've got fields. They're gonna have a lot of snow coming up soon. Maybe it'll look like the North Pole for Christmas, who knows? But the bottom line is, this thing is working, and you're seeing proof of it here. So this is Mike Manasari for Big Screen Michigan, And we'll be talking to you soon from another set, from another Hollywood, or maybe even Michigan-created, Michigan-based project in the very near future. So thanks for watching.